Hi yogis, welcome back. Today we have an exciting class for you, yoga with the wheel. We're going to do a short warm-up that focuses on opening up the chest, the upper back, the shoulders, stretching out the arms, and we'll use the yoga wheel with it. So I love this prop. I introduced it to my students in class about 6 months ago and got great feedback. The yoga wheel is a little taller than a block, so we can use it as a block. It can also be used like a strap or a hand weight. It's about 3 pounds, so it can add some weight to our hands, or we could roll over it or rest over it like a bolster. So it's pretty versatile. They are available online, Walmart, Amazon, any other yoga supply website. You usually can find them for about $20 and they go on up from there. The more expensive ones aren't really any different than the $20 ones, so I'd say go easy on yourself. Get the lowest price you can and they'll be just as good. They do support about 350 to 400 pounds, so you should be able to sit on it without worrying about it cracking or breaking or anything. All right, so with that being said, if you have a yoga wheel, grab it and get it nearby. Find an easy seat. And if you prefer to sit on a blanket like I do, you can grab a yoga blanket, prop it underneath your sit bones to help lift and elevate the pelvis. And we'll find our easy seat. So sit up tall, have your shoulders relaxed over your hips, arms in your lap or on your thighs. And you can gently close the eyes or just let the face relax. We'll settle in and open our warm-up today with 3 rounds of deep breath. We'll start in through the nose and then exhale out the mouth in a big sigh. Feel free to really let it out, to let go of any stress, anything from work or home, and to start your yoga off on the right foot. First one, let's all take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Second round, inhale. And exhale, feel your shoulders relax, your face soften. Last breath here, we'll take a big breath in through the nose and let it all the way out. From there, you can let your breath return to normal. And we'll start off with some gentle neck stretching. So take your right ear and dip it down to your right shoulder. Continue to breathe into the stretch. And you have the option to just stay with this, or we can add in some extras. If you want to use your wheel, you can take that in the left hand, roll your hand on top, reaching that hand out. Palm could be down or palm could be up. This extends the stretch down into the shoulder, maybe even into the arm. And inhale, we'll lift the head back up. And then turn your head to look over the right shoulder. Tuck your chin down. An option here again to reach that left hand out on top of the wheel, palm up or palm down to lengthen the stretch down into the shoulder. And return to center. If you're using the wheel, let's bring it over to the other side. This time we'll dip left ear down to left shoulder. Option to walk that wheel out. Placing the hand on it however you feel stretch. And return the head upright. Twist the neck to look over that left shoulder. Tuck your chin down to the chest. An option again to have that opposite hand extended out on your wheel. and return to center. From here, let's take our wheel right in front, hands on top, and we'll start to lean forward and roll the wheel forward. You can't quite go any further. You don't want your sit bones to pull off the ground. They can stay connected. And once you're here, we'll stretch through the shoulders, through the upper back, nice flat back. And then once you find the end range of your stretch, you can tuck the chin down, let your head hang between the arms. Take 2 easy, slow breaths here. And inhale, roll the wheel back towards the body, sitting upright. Let's roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the back a few times. Then we'll move into some seated cats and cows, and we will try to incorporate the wheel. So first off, set your wheel aside. We'll do a few without it. Regular seated cats and cows. We'll start off with a cow. Have your hands on your thighs or knees. Lean forward and arch through the back. Pull the elbows and shoulders back. Inhale as you gaze forward. And then tilt the tailbone, round through the back, lean back, hold onto the knees for support. Exhale into your cat pose. And return. Inhale into cow. Exhale to cat. So you can continue your seated cats and cows as is, or if you want to use the wheel, we'll add in some arm movements. So if you're doing the wheel, we'll lean forward into our cow and lift the arms up. They don't have to be straight overhead, but just lift here to encourage a stretch through the shoulders and the arching of the upper back. And then as we exhale into cat, arms can come out, push the wheel away from you, round through the shoulders. That wheel is as far forward as you can get it. And we'll inhale, lean forward into cow, lift the wheel up. Exhale, lean back into cat. Wheel is pushed forward. And return to center. All right, one more roll of the shoulders. Then we can come onto hands and knees for tabletop. Wheel can be right at the top of your mat. If you have a blanket, that can be set aside now. Or if you have tender knees, we can place the blanket underneath the knees for a little more support. Coming into our tabletop pose here, let's widen out our knees. Draw the feet together, hips come down to the heels, and take a child's pose, reaching forward. Let the head and chest relax towards the mat. Enjoy a few extra breaths here in your child's pose. If this is ever too much on the knees, you're welcome to have the hips lifted in what's called puppy pose. It can be more gentle on the knees, and you get a deeper stretch in the upper back. So wherever you're at, let's inhale, return to tabletop. We're going to work on some spinal balance with the wheel. It helps us get a deeper stretch through the shoulders and balance in our core some. So first things first, lower down to forearms. We want elbows under shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll take our wheel, set it up in front of the right hand on top. Left leg stretches back. You could keep your toes down on the ground or challenge yourself by lifting the foot about body height, Roll the wheel forward to get a deep stretch through that front right shoulder. Think of creating a straight line from your right hand down to your left foot. Core is active. Our glute lifts the foot, our shoulder stabilizes our upper body, and knee comes back under you. Forearm down. Let's switch the wheel over to the other side. Hand on top. Right foot steps back now. Option to keep your foot down or lift it up and walk the wheel forward. Deepen that stretch through the shoulder. Reach, reach, reach. Continue to breathe. We don't want to hold our breath. And return the knee. Set the wheel on its side. Come up to tabletop. All right, this time around, we'll do a child's pose with the wheel. So have the wheel in front of you, both hands on top. Rest the hips towards the heels. Wide knees for a little extra space for the torso. And we can roll the wheel forward, drawing the chest towards the mat. Once you can't go any further, you can let your head hang between the shoulders and get a deeper stretch. If this is a little too much on your shoulders, hands can be down towards the middle of the wheel or the base of the wheel. That'll be more subtle. One more deep breath here. And then walk the wheel back towards the body. We'll sit upright. Swivel the legs around. If you have a blanket, set it aside, out of the way. We'll find a seated position, feet towards the front of your mat, knees bent. Our final pose for our warm-up today is a supported back bend. Back bend sounds scary, but with the wheel, they feel great. This is everyone's favorite pose in my morning classes. So bring the wheel towards the base of the spine. Hold on to it with each hand. And we can start to experiment here, leaning back, seeing how this feels on your back. You might get some good pops in. And if it's comfortable on your neck, you can let your head hang back. If that doesn't feel good, keep your chin tucked to your chest. So from here, we can play around with moving the wheel further up the spine and bending back over it. And if you feel brave, lift those hips up and start to roll forwards and back. Find just the right spot. The wheel could be down towards the lower back, head hanging back, or you could keep the wheel towards the upper back, head hanging back, or anywhere in between. And once you feel safe, arms can reach out to the sides to help stretch through the chest. So take a few moments here to yourself, getting comfortable, doing a back bend on the wheel. And when you're ready, chin comes to chest, hips return to the mat. We'll find our easy seat and set the wheel aside. So that was just a short warm-up for our upper back, shoulders, and chest. Hopefully you feel a little more stretched out and are ready to start your day. We'll see you next time, yogis. Namaste.